CTV News at 6 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. We begin this hour with graphic evidence of what can happen when an elderly driver becomes confused at the wheel. A car careening out of control, smashing into a picnic table at the Victoria International Airport, killing a cab driver and injuring 5 others. We can now show you the surveillance video that was played in court at the sentencing for the 82-year-old woman who was driving. The accident has police and safety officials urging you again to help seniors you know and in your care to understand when it might be time to put away the keys. CTV's Stephen Andrew reports.
It's 19 seconds of security video capturing a tragic event that ended a life and changed so many others. A white sedan enters the short-term parking lot at Victoria Airport, at first turning slowly, then suddenly accelerating to 78 kilometers an hour, never slowing down, but crashing over a barrier, through lanes of traffic and plowing through a hedge into a picnic table, killing 1 man and seriously injuring 5 others. The driver of the car, Shirley Zerbin, is fined $1,500 and prohibited from driving for 3 years. The 82-year-old apologized for the hurt she caused at her sentencing yesterday, especially to the family of 57-year-old Rameesh Sharma, who was killed. Zerbin told police she put her foot on the gas pedal. She was trying to find the brake, but in an attempt to slow down, pushed as hard as she could. The July 2011 airport crash is the latest in a number of crashes on Vancouver Island involving elderly drivers. A senior crashed into a train when police say the driver ignored a stop sign. And several drivers in their 80s have crashed into storefronts. Investigators say they mistook the accelerator for the brake pedal. The head of the Capital Region's Integrated Road Safety Unit says advanced age can cause the same impairment as drugs or alcohol. And families and friends must be on the lookout for seniors who should no longer drive.
One of the rules in the sand I think I would have is I would look at them and say, geez, if I wouldn't want them to pick up my kids or I don't feel safe getting in the car with them, now it's time to open that dialogue with them, or perhaps even as a family approach them and say, we're concerned for you. And maybe the next step is a discussion with the physician.
The government agency responsible for monitoring drivers acknowledges it is a difficult decision to pull licenses, but the law requires closer evaluation of drivers over 80.
Physicians in this province under Section 230 of the Motor Vehicle Act are required to give us a report if they believe that their patient is no longer safe to drive and continues to drive.
As for Shirley Zerbin, she now faces 9 civil suits that include a claim she was driving when she knew or ought to have known she was not medically fit. None of the civil allegations have been proven in court. Through her lawyer, Shirley Zerbin declined to be interviewed for our story, but vows never to drive again.
CTV's Stephen Andrew reporting.